Hi, I want to talk to you about the digital age and the digital landscape and how this digitization is changing how I distribute and package my content that I give to my clients. The question becomes, how can I combine money and my emotions in the digital age we live in order to support my personal growth? The thought of giving away what I know without the exchange of money is a good thought in theory, not in practice. My highest priority in life is to stimulate others in order to learn from their direct experience and then share what they've experienced in their lives. The metric of counting money, the accumulation, helps me invest myself, helps me create a sustainable business, and opens doors for me to give away my time and energy to the poor. Money helps me leverage my time in order to support others investing in their personal growth. Money may not be the end goal, but I need money in order to reach more people. Since people reach their full potential, people reaching their full potential is my goal. I need to think about how to reach a certain level of service in order to fully invest myself in the kind of growth that will change my life 1 year from now. I need to watch and listen to my life at the same level that I created. Because if I'm not aware of the power of emotions, then I cannot go to work. I can't go to work on shifting my perceptions in order to support my growth as a structure. As an emotional person, my ability to leverage my feelings in support of my vision is my highest priority. If as a teacher I lack the resources for distribution and delivery of my content, then I cannot help as many people learn from their lives. The reality of today's world is that business costs money. And in order to reach a network of people, I need money. If I gave away what I knew for free, then I would not be able to support the world as strongly. Because I cannot help others do for themselves what I cannot do. So I ask you, how do you record events in your life digitally in order to upgrade your growth? What technology do you use in order to make you more mindful of your own emotions, your decisions? If I need to see my problems clearly in order to find solutions, then I must become skillful in the art of accepting pain. Without a practice that brings my problems from the periphery to the center of my life, well, then I'm doomed to repeat the same challenges more than I want to. The challenges I find in helping myself are my problems. They're usually in my blind spot or just outside of my awareness. If I can see the level of my challenge, at the level of my challenge, and get an understanding of what I'm missing, then I can help myself actually produce something different for myself that helps connect me with the solution. In order for me to accept the facts of my own life, I need to watch and listen to the problems at the same level that I feel the challenge. I think most people are unable to accept the facts of their life. And that comes from not being able to manage stress well. How do you practice the art of accepting your pain? How do you accept it? What are the ways that you apply mindfulness to your blind spots? How do you become aware of the facts when you have challenging dialogue, whether it be inner dialogue or with another person? For me, if I'm able to detail my problems and select the pivotal components inside of my problem, then I can reorganize them. I can restructure the components of the problem in order to produce a solution. Since I need to stop being confused in my own life in order to grow, then I need to have productive ways of learning from my problems. If I build a solid financial structure, then I can distribute the methods I have that can help other people produce clarity. The amount of money I have is not who I am. But the reality of money would help me support the world. By management of money, I mean the self-esteem that results from making money could give me false ideas about myself. Therefore, I accept managing money as a skill that I do not know very well, but at the same time, I am willing to learn. In what way do you use? Do you manage technology and apps in order to organize the content of your life, like Dropbox and Evernote? How does money affect your self-esteem? If I listen to the competencies a client needs, and then I compare and contrast with what they currently know, I can guide them to help fill their gaps. But if I do not have a dialogue and think out loud with my clients, then I'm not able to listen deeply enough to where they sabotage their own efforts. Since I focus on asking questions and then listening to the answers, I help guide clients to reach the solutions they seek. In order to offer an experience like this to my clients, I teach them how to learn from their own experience and to take ownership of their solutions. I market my brand through joint ventures with other people, partnering with competitors, and the dedication that I have to offer an experience to my clients. I invest myself in creating sustainable practices that captures, and converts new business in order for me to constantly upgrade and grow, to share the techniques that I'm creating now. How do you take ownership of your incompetencies Where are you? Where are you sabotaging your own efforts? How do you practice? How do you practice learning from your experience? In order for my brand to connect with people, I need to share the stories of who and how people have benefited from my product. I should be proactive in supporting my brand and leveraging how and who benefits from my business. The support of business comes from people knowing what I do. And if somebody knows how I can benefit him or her through my business, but if they don't know, then I could not survive. The strength of my network as an entrepreneur will be the support mechanism of my business today and the growth of the future. If I leverage and support, let me stop here because the video is going to die. I don't want to miss where I am. Leverage and support. Hold on. Let me try to remember where I was. I was talking about the strength of my network kind of as an entrepreneur, being the support of my business today. And if I wanted to support my business today, then I need to learn communication and relationships about them, because being competent in communication will help me succeed as an entrepreneur. If most people knew the power they had, then people would leverage their life to match and fulfill their own needs. How do you proactively support your business, your business's brand? What do you do as an entrepreneur in order to produce content and then take that content and leverage it through technology, through distribution? How do you practice the art of compassionate communication? And how do you compassionately communicate through technology? If clients accept the pain of a problem, then they can reorient themselves around the facts and make space for solutions to exist. If I can change the feelings my clients have about their problem, then I can help them see the solution. If I can speak at the same level as my client, then I can help support them with what they need. What they need in order for me to not disconnect. In order for me to not disconnect from my clients, I cannot be vague or general in what I'm trying to share through my messages. If I'm specific in my marketing and brand message, then I help people respect the quality of work I can do for them. Marketing my brand is not about repeating a message over and over, but actually putting together a resume of my achievements. How do you reorient yourself around the facts of a problem you're facing? How do you support others when they are being vague or too general when they're coming to you with a problem? Why do you think Why do you think marketing your brand is important? If I can see the components of a client's behavior, well then I can see where they're out of tune to reaching their target. In order to find where they're out of tune, I have to compare the timing, the attitude, and preparation of their tactics. I do not know where they're wasting their efforts until I see the management of their time, their attitude, preparation, and behavior. If I cannot find what components waste their effort, then I cannot support the successful upgrade they need. Since upgrades are a result of reorienting the mind in order to reorganize their efforts, then I need to understand the driving strategy. Therefore, to serve a client reaching fulfillment, I need to help reorient and reorganize wasted effort. How do you look at the components of your own behavior? Why is looking at the management of your time, attitude, and behavior, why is that important? How do you reorient yourself when you become overwhelmed by technology? Thank you for joining me. I really appreciate your time. That's all I have to share today. I look forward to sharing again in the future, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care.